Hello everybody! Welcome to a Friday with Dannphan. Hopefully this stream works and we don't run into any more unnecessary issues. How's everybody's week been so far, and are you ready for the Easter weekend? Do you guys have plans? What's going on? Talk to me. Tell me about your life. Happy Easter. Well, not Easter yet. It's Good Friday, but we are beginning. We are beginning the Easter weekend. Week has been crazy busy. I feel that. Oh my god, this week has been kinda hectic for me. You ever have people in your life who just like surprise you with social events you need to go to? Just surprise, we're going over here now. Got some of that going on. But it's okay. Everything will be fine. Actually, I'll have time to get work done. You know how it is. Alright. But yeah. It is Good Friday. So, does this mean we are required to look at Jesus memes? I only know a few, honestly. But, here we go. Get a nice GIF ready. Share with chat. For those of you who've never played this game, this may come as a shock, but it is my job to inform you that Jesus is back. Oh, hang on. This is better. There we go. Spread the message of peace. This is good stuff. I do love how they designed him to have the most, like, Chad chin of all time. We played this game with our friends. And, yeah. It's a game that exists. It is a game. Let's see, I've been drawing a big commission, couple hundred pages. That is very big for a commission, Yeshua, my goodness. Preparing my short story Phantoms along with another comic I worked on for the printing press. Awesome. Good to see. Yeah, he was a carpenter. There you go. Alright, I guess I gotta beginning of the stream shill. I'm a little bit disappointed that my last drawing stream was such a catastrophe. StreamYards, you're really killing me over here. The last time, so the time before last drawing stream, I had the issue of, what was it? The screen was freezing. The screen that I was drawing on was constantly freezing, and then nobody could see what the heck was happening, what I was drawing. It would just be like the same image, and they would just hear my voice. Kind of ruins the whole point of doing a drawing stream, you know? And then last stream, the one that I did this week, my audio just eventually cut out completely, and I don't know why, you know? There's no reason for it, you know, the mic wasn't muted, nothing was unplugged. People for the most part heard me for the majority of the stream, but just like around the end of the stream, it just stopped working. And that also kind of ruins the point of the drawing stream. It's all about the drawing and talking and whatnot. Tech these days, that's why. I guess usually StreamYard is better than that, so it's very disappointing that just recently there's been so much issue with them. I mean, the alternative is I just use OBS, right, on my computer, but I like doing the easy thing, and the easy thing is, of course, using StreamYard. So, I'd like for it to work, if it could in fact work. But yes, so Tuesday I was drawing some pages, or at least one panel. I drew like, I didn't even finish the panel. I drew like a panel for the last drawing stream for Reaper Beast of Men, funding now on Kickstarter. Ooh, and also Fund My Comic. It's also on here. For those of you who do not want to back on Kickstarter, you have other options. Options, yay! Go check it out. Link in the description. Woo! Already running out of steam. Hey Mark, yay Friday. I've been out a few weeks. Did I miss anything good? I see a new campaign is going. I will need to check out. Hello to all. Well, hello and welcome back. Welcome back to the weekly streams. Yeah, pack the book, y'all. You know it. We're quite close to our 3K stretch goal. No, wait, it's not the 3K, it's the 5K. But we are close to 3K, yes. What was it? It was... Am I forgetting my own stretch goals? Yeah, so... 2K was the first stretch goal, and the next one is 5K, and then 8K, and then 10K. So, we'll get up there. Now let's see, what happened this week that we can discuss? I see that the new Fantastic Four movie has a trailer. I saw some people reacting to the trailer, but I didn't watch the trailer. I don't know if that's something people are interested in. I'm one of the few people who actually did not mind the first live-action Fantastic Four movie. Well, I don't remember the year it came out, but like, you know, the early 2000s one. I didn't mind that one so much. I thought, like, the sequel to it was not as, you know... But I thought the first one was, like, fine? I know a lot of people hate it, so... I didn't feel nearly as passionate as to hate that movie. And I thought the casting was actually pretty good. This new one, I'm not a fan of the casting at all. Gotta be, you know, brutally honest. New Fantastic Four movie, I don't think there's a single actor that they casted that I was like, yay for. They made Galactus way too small. Dude is supposed to eat planets. Galactus is in the movie? Now let's see. Avatar will supposedly have a more feminine Toph. Yeah, you know, I saw that MJ Tanner posted a video about that. The Roger Corman one was pretty good. I liked it. It had camp and heart to it. Yeah, I kind of don't mind camp. Gotta say. Got to say. You know, maybe I shouldn't exactly react to the trailer. I was thinking about, oh, I'll just pull up the trailer on stream. But now I'm thinking, oh man, will I get like super copyright struck for doing that? I've been copyright struck on a stream before. For the stupidest thing. It was just for, like, I had Twitter open. And the trailer for Monster Hunter World, or whatever the live-action Monster Hunter movie was, it was just playing in the background of Twitter, and I got copy strike for that. That was some hefty bullshit, you know? I think that might be the only time I ever got copyright struck on a stream, though. I'm not 100% sure, but that's the most memorable time I got copyright struck on a stream. Because it was such bullshit, naturally. Naturally. Let's see. Are you excited for Avatar 7 Havens? Can't say I am, you know? Can't say I'm excited for it. I'm gonna have to give you a no on that one. Alright. I guess we can pull up this article, because this is not a video, so it doesn't matter. It's a good image that they used for this, this topic. Just looks so out of place. But it's fine. Let's see. Where are the actual quotes? My version of Toph is going to be a little older and slightly more feminine. I feel like I wanted to work into a very humanizing space for her because, you know, she was a cartoon. Here we go. Alright. Yeah, cartoons, not humanized. Writing has nothing to do with humanizing something. It must be live action to take it seriously. Okay. Alright, what else? Making the earthbender more feminine. She would be aged up. Okay. Are we, like... By this, do they mean that they're going to try to do, like, a sexy Toph or something? Maybe I'm reading a little bit too much into this, but I hear those two things side by side when he's, like, explaining, like, oh, yes, my version of Toph, she's gonna be more feminine and she's gonna be older. I don't like them too young. It doesn't matter. She's that same Spitfire spunky character who gets to call a certain character Twinkle Toes. I think there's a lot of things the fans are gonna remember. Alright, so they don't really give you that much information. It was just like a single quote from this guy. I mean, I don't mind her being feminine. I would argue that in the original show she has a feminine side. I just think that she always has her guard up the whole time, so she doesn't like to show her feminine side. But, you know, it's not like she doesn't like to feel like a girl or anything. It's not like she doesn't want to be told she's pretty. Oh, no, look at that. I'm in soft focus now. It's like the Spider-Man with the glasses, like, yeah. Anyway. Always allocate a humanizing space for your characters. Did I mention I'm a writer? Let's see. I feel like they're gender bending an already female character. That is a funny take. It's Netflix. Too young would be a no-no for them. Well, then cuties happened, I guess. Who wouldn't making her less tomboyish miss the point? You know what this is? Tomboy erasure. Yeah, she's feminine, but she's a tomboy. It's like one of those things. I don't know what exactly they mean by that, you know, right? When they say more feminine, are they just misremembering what the show actually was? Did they think that she was way more, like, boyish than she actually was? Do they... I don't know, you know? It's hard to see it through their perspective, because more feminine is just kind of vague. How much more feminine? Is she gonna wear, like, pretty dresses and start stomping boulders in high heels? Or, like, what are we going for here? I don't know. Is she still gonna be barefoot? Some guys might be into that, you know? Yeah. But... you know, so that's not really enough for me to go on. I was hoping that there would be more to it than just that, but I don't feel like I can really draw any conclusion because I don't know what the heck they have in mind when they say more feminine. They could, I don't know, they could just mean like she has a romance or fucking, I don't know, she has boobs now. She's older. Did we mention that? We aged her up. I don't know. Either way, I won't be watching Netflix's Avatar show anyways, so it doesn't really affect me. I was never gonna watch that. I don't do live action Netflix. I don't trust that area of the streaming. Man, I'm surprised I don't see an article about the Fantastic Four trailer. Maybe I should search it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see anything. Weird. Weird. Well, the big thing about the Fantastic Four movie that I guess most people are talking about is that they made the Silver Surfer female now? Why? It's like when they made the Penguin female. It's like, who's asking for this? Don't answer that question. I don't want to know who's asking for it. I just don't want it. I don't want to meet who's asking for it. No. Yeah. Maybe they meant that the actress they hired is older and not a tomboy. Don't know. Yeah, silver boobs. That's true. Because Disney mandates, I guess. Maybe. Like I said, I'm really not a fan of any of the casting in Fantastic Four, really. But, you know. They can't help themselves ruining stuff. It seems like it. Very strange. Celebrating Easter with family tomorrow. Nice! we're gonna go and actually have dinner tomorrow ourselves. We also have Adam bought like this weird Japanese dinosaur egg, and he couldn't read any of the ingredients, but he's like, it's a dinosaur egg and it looks like it has a toy in it. I'll buy it for my nephew, right? I don't have it with me, but I would love to show it to you guys and ask you your professional opinions on what the heck this dinosaur egg is supposed to be. It says, like, if you turn to the back to like the nutrition and whatever, it says chewing gum. What does that mean? Is the dinosaur in the egg the chewing gum? Is the egg itself chewing gum? The egg looks like it's made out of chocolate, or perhaps dirt. Either way, we're not very sure. And he like used the Google Translate and it said chocolate somewhere on the box, but there's no chocolate in the nutrition facts. It's just ingredients for chewing gum. Is it chocolate chewing gum? We're not sure. Eventually we will have to figure out what the heck this egg candy thing is. But I have no idea. How do you give a child this gift? We don't even know what it is. It's just like, figure it out, kid. Happy Easter. It's an egg. I have no idea, man. I thought there already was a female surfer adjacent character, but they had a somewhat different set of powers and name. Maybe, I wouldn't put it past them. They've done so many different variations on, like, the same characters over and over again. So far, some articles have said Sue will be the lead for the most part. Johnny will not be a cool guy with girls on his arms, etc. Okay, so it's not Fantastic Four. It's just like parody Fantastic Four. I'm guessing Silver Surfer will betray Galactus because she will relate to Sue Storm since they are both female now. Modern Hollywood writing. Yes, there we go. A gum dinosaur inside an egg? I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's so confusing. We thought it was supposed to be a toy dinosaur inside the egg. Because it shows you, like, the inside of the egg and there's a little dino in there. But it might be gum? I don't know. It's so confusing. You know what? It could be, like, a really giant Tootsie Pop thing, right? Oh, but you know, like, no, not Tootsie Pop. Like a Blow Pop. That's what they were. They were the Blow Pops. They were the ones with the gum in them. They were lollipops, though. I don't think that it is a lollipop shell. But maybe in Japan, they made a version of that with chocolate on the outside, chewing gum in the center. It could be. We don't know. Do you like RPGs? Yeah, for the most part. I like RPGs. They good. Let me see. My cousin was being real dumb on socials one year, so I gave her kids Japanese whistle candy. Those are fun, though. I'll give them that. Yes, very annoying, but fun. Hey, eventually they eat the whistle, so then it's not a problem anymore. Then you just have to worry about them on a sugar high screaming instead of whistling. That's better. A dinosaur-shaped chewing gum? Maybe. I don't know. We have to open the egg. It's the only way. We can't give it to his nephew. We just can't. We have to open it. And we have to see what the heck it is. Seeing Pedro Pascal in many things is tiresome. Yeah, you know, that's a big trope amongst Hollywood, is like, once somebody is like really popular in one thing, they want to just, everyone wants a hand in that success. Everyone wants to duplicate lightning in a bottle, so they just put the same actor in so many other things. And it's great for that actor because they're getting a lot of good work, and, you know, the cost to hire them increases. They get paid more for the work. But they also end up getting put in roles that they really don't fit in. That it really doesn't mesh with, like, who they are as a character, or their range as an actor. It's something. It really is something. Ugh, let me just move my leg so I can stop hurting myself. A large chocolate egg with chocolate dinosaurs inside is part of what we're opening this weekend. The dino egg thing reminds me of the egg you add water to and it grows into a dinosaur. Yes, but it's supposed to... I would think it was something like that, except it is supposed to be edible. Have you played Undertale? I own Undertale. I have not played it. I thought about streaming it at one point, and someone advised me against it, because apparently Undertale fans are insane. And I was told that I did not want to attract those types of people. But I don't know, maybe in the future, when all of the hype dies down an additional time, we'll play some Undertale. Yeah, not my problem after they go home. New trailer sucks, and an idiot on X called me a Taurus because I didn't embrace female Silver Surfer and non-womanizing Human Torch. Yeah. It is what it is, right? You dare to not like something. How could you embrace slop? So many animators have it tough in the industry. Very true. I mean, like, pretty much everyone in the creative field is, like, having a rough time. Especially now. Now of all times. Because the budget is completely bloated and it doesn't go to the right people. And, you know, there isn't a good return on entertainment. There never really has been that great of a return, which is why we see so much merchandising that happens, some soul-sucking type of work, but you know, I would argue that it's not that bad of a time for video games, maybe. You know, there have been a few stinker video games, but you know, like, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that bad. Have you heard of the Ghibli AI situation? I don't know if that's actually a situation. I just know that randomly people discovered that you could use AI to make Ghibli, to make your face in a Ghibli style, and then a bunch of people were using it, even though, like, that existed for a long time already. I don't know, for some reason people just randomly discovered that was a thing, and it blew up online for a brief while, and now it's dead. Now it's already a dead meme. But yeah, I don't know. I know that it upset Miyazaki, obviously, but what are you gonna do? I grew up loving the Fantastic Four, and this film so far does nothing for me. Reed should be an all-American. That's fair. And like I said, I don't really feel it for any of the casting choices. I don't even know who most of the people are. I really only know Pedro Pascal, and that's it. And everyone else is just like, who are you? How'd you get cast in this? You don't look the part. Just brutal honesty. I don't know these people. They don't look the part. I'm not feeling it. You know. I guess on the bright side, I don't think they're retelling their origin story again. I think they're just like briefly having an explanation of their origin and then starting the movie, which is like, okay, that's fair, I guess. I mean, you know, at this point, everybody's seen so many god-dang superhero movies in the past couple years that you really don't need to do a whole origin story, so it's alright, whatever. If you want to skip past it, that's fine. But yeah. Anyways. So, what am I... You know what? I wish I took the time to go outside to get today. It is actually, like, nice outside for once. We're finally getting some warmer weather. And the sun's out. It's not raining and it's warm. It's the best, right? Unfortunately, I spent, like, this morning just, like, practicing art, and then I made myself lunch, and I was like, oh, Adam's gonna wake up soon, make him something, and then, oh no, had to do the stream, and, you know, like, everything kind of just happens very quickly, it feels like, but I should have just darted outside when I had the chance, and get a good walk in. Ideally, whenever the weather is this nice, I'd like to get a good walk just around the neighborhood, at least once every day. So much better. Maybe, like, I don't know, maybe I could end stream a little bit early, get a quick walk before the sun completely goes down. Yeah, why is Petros in so many movies all of a sudden? I don't know, he's popular, and then they were like, man, we gotta put him in everything. If I also use Pedro Pascal, then my movie will be popular, so we better hire this guy, you know? It's just really barbarian logic. That's why. Are you a fan of Digimon? Man, I haven't heard Digimon in a while. Yeah, I haven't seen anything Digimon related in a long time. Oh, you know what? I think I saw some sort of viral trailer video popping around on YouTube that that was like revealing some sort of sequel series or movie or something with the original characters. So maybe that's why it's fresh on the mind, but do you take time to meditate? Well, I don't know if I would call it meditation, but you know, I just like to be outside. Some fresh air in general is just very good for you. Good fresh air, you know. Especially when it's nice outside. Get some exercise, you know. I miss the sun. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Go outside, challenge level impossible. Thank you, Matt. Here's the entire comic history of Female Surfer. 25 years ago, she was on one cover and 6 panels. She had 2 speech balloons, then she died. Oh, yeah. We gotta put her... Clearly we need to put her in a movie, then. She was such a fan favorite. I don't know. Maybe on Rule 34 she was a fan favorite. Ugh, man. From Digimon we got the new card game. PS5 game. The 2020 anime and Ghost game anime. Yeah, no way, that's it. I mean, I didn't even know that there was a female Silver Surfer. Until now. It seems like maybe they should have worked harder at, like, fleshing out the character and making it a popular character before just jumping into putting her into a movie. Call me crazy, but I think that's more of a traditional route to go. That's whatever. Honestly, I prefer a girl Silver Surfer rather than a male Silver Surfer. It's the boobs, isn't it? It's okay. I understand. Happy early Easter. Yeah. Happy Good Friday, everybody. We're gonna have a great Easter weekend. I'm gonna hide my chocolate eggs, maybe, possibly chocolate eggs around the house. It could also be gum, we're not sure. But I'm gonna hide them, and we're gonna find out which it is. Gonna find out together. Luna Snow has more lore than Silver Surfer Woman. Jaden Animations played a bit of Digimon herself. Interesting. Yeah, they need to work on getting better creative staff in Disney and Marvel. Yeah, no, absolutely true. It's almost like they're very stubborn on admitting that they have, like, an issue. Because, I mean, even looking at Netflix, right? Netflix specifically has issues with directing and writing. Mostly, I think, writing people usually point to. And, like, the animation's fine. They have, like, to make their shows look fairly good and pretty, you know? Everybody who has ever even once recommended Castlevania to me before immediately regretting it, they always say, well, the fight scenes in Castlevania are amazing. They're so cool. And I say, oh, how's the story? And they look at me and they go, you know, they, like, kind of retreat. Like, oh no, I don't want to talk about the story, but you should watch those fight scenes. And it's like, well, if it's just the visuals that are good, then why don't I just watch AMVs on YouTube for the visuals? You know? Like, what's the point of... if the story's not good, you know? Good writers are expensive. I don't think that's actually the case. I don't think that's actually the case. There are so many starving writers, starving creatives out there who would do a better job. I think they're gatekeeping because they want very specific minded type of writers, but that is just speculation. It does seem a bit odd that we always seem to get stories from what virtually feels like the same perspective, doesn't it? But what do I know? I don't know anything. It's not up to me. Did you know aren't pagan are just because by the end of Lent people had a lot of boiled eggs around? Yeah, I don't know anything about it. I don't even know what the pagan roots to it would be. I don't know anything about that either. It's just, I don't know, fuck it, eggs. Who cares? Just enjoy the holiday, right? Animators are work for hire, so we don't talk about Castlevania's Netflix disrespectful abomination around my home. Did seem like kind of an odd choice to fuck Alucard in the ass until he was gay. It's an odd choice. Devil May Cry also made quite an odd choice, didn't it? We talked about that last stream. Jeez. That's, yeah. Just jeez, my goodness. I hate it when fanfiction becomes real. It's why I don't like the Devil May Cry anime, but the action is really good. Yeah, exactly. There it is. It's always that. That seems to always be the case with Netflix stuff, and it's a shame because, you know, why can't we just have a studio? Why can't we just have a streaming service or some nice company that likes money? Why can't they invest all this money into getting the nice animation and also additionally get good writers? Like, why not just have both? Why do we have to choose? Oh, you can only have like good writing and shitty visuals, or you can have good visuals and shitty writing. It's just this weird thing. Let's not go back to Netflix Devil May Cry. I knew that it wasn't gonna be good. I mean, and this coming from someone who I didn't even finish the Devil May Cry games. I'm still like just on the first section of Devil May Cry 1. I will eventually, at some point, you know, continue like playing that game on stream. It's just like, I don't know, streaming is tough right now. But even me, I still like read what and saw like clips of what they did in that cartoon, and I'm like, damn. They also do the forced cursing thing, which is always hilarious. They have Dante acting all like snarky. It's like, whoa, what are we doing here? I don't want to be an American idiot. Fuck. Can't believe that shit. It was quite a choice to make, to relate actual demons and be like, oh, they're just like Muslims in our world. That was it. That was a brave and bold take, Netflix. Based. Sorry. Yeah. All Netflix originals have the same type of cast. Once you see the characters, you can tell who the villain is, the voice of reason, who's the most important, etc. It's all the same. Kind of seems like it. Man. Webtoons and fanfics have been adapted by Netflix a lot. Man, that's right. Webtoon has movies now. Webtoon and Wattpad. Webtoon and Wattpad have movies, guys. Fuck! How did that happen? Ugh, man. Anime coming. Yeah, you know, I guess spring anime is a thing, right? Maybe we should look through that instead. Did you think of Nimona on Netflix? Why does that sound familiar? What is Nimona? Oh, this thing. Oh, I wouldn't have watched this thing. This is a little bit out of my wheelhouse. Yeah, I have not seen this. I don't know what this is. Sorry. I got no clue. Is she like part dragon or something? Yeah, I don't know. If it wasn't for Trigger, I wouldn't suffer Netflix for anything. Well, there are other means of watching things. I'm just saying. That American Idiot scene may have been one of the worst creative choices ever made. Yeah, I would say so. Not very respectful towards, like, the victims of 9/11 either. I gotta say. There's just so much bad about what they chose to do in that show. Yeah, Webtoon has movies, that's right. Let me see if I can look up a list of Webtoon movies. Webtoon movies? No. There's gotta be some sort of a list, right? I'm not watching a TikTok for a list of Webtoon movies. Get the fuck out of here. Searching on a different browser. Jeez. It's Webtoon and Wattpad or something. They did some sort of collaboration. Is this it? I think this is it. I think this is a list. Oh, here we go. I got a list. Whoever sorted this list together, thank you. Sidelined. Mala Influencia. I've never heard of that one. An orphan boy and pampered rich kid girl are trying to uncover secrets of the past to save their romance and their skin. Boot camp, I heard of that one. Oh my god, they're already making a Sideline 2? This one just came out. What? Lore Olympus is getting a movie, I guess. Or a TV series. This one's a TV series. That's different. I guess that makes sense because it was popular for a minute. Man, I really got bad hiccups today. But, like, it's not... I don't think it's really that popular anymore. I think a lot of people more so like to hate on it than anything else. It's kind of like the Homestuck thing, you know? Beauty Newbie. Okay, so is this based on True Beauty? Is that what it is? That's what it looks like. Visually, that's what it looks like it's based on True Beauty, but I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. You're out of your mind. Spending 76 days cooped up at home due to a mental health crisis, Claire does nothing but listen to her favorite radio show. Oh, she wonders if it's possible to fall in love with someone she heard on the radio but never met. Okay, what year does this take place during? Love is caught in his arms. Alright, I think I already kind of get... Freaking romance? This is getting a movie? Fucking get out of here. Freaking romance is getting a movie? God. Why are there so many? I'm a gay wizard is getting a movie. I'm sorry, what? Can you repeat that title for me? That's gotta be a webtoon. That's gotta be a webtoon. No one else would create a title that's stupid unless it was for webtoon. Oh, I don't see it on Webtoon. I see a lot of stuff when I type in gay. Let's just be clear about that. There's a lot of stuff. But as far as Webtoon originals, I don't see this on Webtoon. Jesus, what the fuck? Alright, I gotta get off. Erase this from my eyes. You're a gay wizard, Harry. Yeah! It's the... But if his boyfriend's getting a movie, I hope so. If this is not a webtoon, which is, it's crazy that it's not. I assume that came from come from Wattpad then, right? What? I don't know. It's fun. I feel there's a bunch more Love Is. What is that? Why? What is Love Is? Why is there? Stop! Oh, they're just listing out every separate episode of the TV show. No. Don't like. 48 more?! Why is there so much? Okay, okay. It just keeps going. Alright. And that's the end. Woo! Back to the top. Yes, take me away. Well, there you go. I'm somewhat intrigued by some of these. Freaking Romance is a webtoon. Is this the same plot, though? Because I remember hearing Freaking Romance. Why did it didn't show up? It didn't show up. Now I'm confused. I'm like 80% sure Freaking Romance is a webtoon. I'm 80% sure. I've seen that title before somewhere, and I exclusively was reading webtoon trash for a long time. Maybe they changed the title on Webtoon? There it is. Oh my god! Why didn't this show up? So this is, by the way, for those of you who don't know, this is known for being one of the worst webtoons on the platform. No joke. It's one of the most, like, viewed, but people always say that it was one of the worst that ever got any popularity. It doesn't have, I don't think it has, like, a clear ending. 16 episodes. But, yeah. So, I'm really surprised that this is getting a movie. It's a movie, right? Well, it doesn't say, but I assume that this is a movie that it's getting. Like, of all things on Webtoon, to get any movie deal? I mean, I guess it would be easy to do, because it's supposed to be a romance between her and a fucking ghost in the apartment. I did a read-through of this. I think. Maybe I didn't upload it. Maybe it's one of those videos where I was like, man, this sucks so bad that I'm not going to even bother uploading it because everyone would just be bored. But yeah, it's just like some weird, like, hang on, I'll pull up a chapter. Yeah, it's like this. It's like this, you know? Where she, like, sees Ghost undressing in front of her, but, like, I like it, right? And, they can't see each other for whatever reason. She can see him, but, like, he can't see her or something. Let's see. Yeah, so he was talking to the cat, right? It's one of those things. It's really weird. Very hypersexual. Story doesn't go anywhere. I don't think there's any conclusion to this story. I struggle to even call it a story, but like he's a ghost, right? Or in some dimension or something. I don't fucking know. They don't explain it. And holy CGI background Batman. She can see him, but he can't see her. And then she's like, ooh, he's getting naked in front of me. And that's the entire webtoon. That's every single chapter of this webtoon summarized. Did I do a read-through of it? I don't know. I thought I recorded a read-through. I guess I didn't upload it. But yeah, this is such a nothing burger of a story. Like, legitimately, there's nothing fucking here. There's nothing here. Let's go. Last episode, I'm like 100% sure nothing happens. Or like it has no conclusion. This is all just like a flashback sequence. Yeah. Nothing, there's no conclusion. There's no conclusion, is basically my point. It's just like waste your time. And, yeah. Freaking Romance will go on a 2 weeks hiatus. It is not a 2 weeks hiatus. This was last posted in 2019. And then all of the sudden, for some reason, last update for Freaking Romance 2019. Can't even find it. Can't even find it when I use Webtoon Search. Maybe Webtoon Search just doesn't work anymore. Or maybe it's delisted. I don't know. Are they trying to hide this? Do they not want you to read the webtoon before? Because you'll realize that it's fucking shit? Who knows? Who knows, right? I'm gonna search I'm a Gay Wizard after this. Last posted in 2019. It's terrible. It has no conclusion. The story goes nowhere. Why is it getting a movie? What happened? Who saw this and was like, oh yeah, people are gonna love that. What? I'm gonna have to clear my search history after this. I'm a Gay Wizard webtoon. Oh. Alright. Alright. There is a book called I'm a Gay Wizard. It's on Goodreads. I don't know if this is the one that they're talking about, though. I don't think that this is the one that they're talking about. I think this is something different. But simultaneously, there is a webtoon that's called The Wizard of Gay. Is that it? Is it based on The Wizard of Gay? Also, why does this not show up when I search it on Webtoon? Why does this only show up when I search it on a browser? So annoying. So annoying. I don't know what the heck is going on with Webtoon search. Fix it. Alright, I'll click on it. We'll look at The Wizard of Gay. Oh, fuck. No. Alright. It's not based on this. It can't possibly be based on this. There's no way they would make a movie about a webtoon with 4 followers. It wouldn't happen. Okay? It wouldn't happen. Series is awaiting a content rating assignment from its creator. Oh no, it might be complicated, guys. Alrighty. Send Webtoon an email. Yeah, explain to Webtoon that their search results are garbage. So maybe it is actually based on I'm a Gay Wizard. I don't know, was this originally on Wattpad? Yeah, it was! It's a Wattpad! It's a Wattpad! Yeah! We figured out, we solved the mystery! Thank you, Amazon, for, like, for putting in parentheses a Wattpad novel. This is a Wattpad novel. There's a Wattpad novel called I'm a Gay Wizard. And they decided to make a movie about it. Explain! Oh, hang on, it's not on the screen. Where was it? There it is! Oh, it's not a movie, it's a TV series! You're creating an entire TV series based on a Wattpad novel called I'm a Gay Wizard! Oh! Well, let's read the description, because they don't have a description on IMDb. So let's actually read the book's description. You do magic once, and it sticks to you like glitter glue. Gay, angsty teen Johnny! That's the actual description. Gay, angsty teen Johnny. No commas or anything. Fuck, we're getting my immortal levels of writing, aren't we? And his goth best friend, trans girl Allison, not gonna touch that, spend their summer dabbling in magic. When they use spells to defend themselves from bullies, they suddenly find themselves whisked away to the Marduk Institute, a school for wayward wizards. Yeah, it's almost like Wizards of Waverly Place. Johnny and Allison must now adapt to a new world of spells, fraternities, and cute boys like Hunter and Blake. Oh! It's double the gay. Love that. But Marduk isn't as safe as it seems. Oh, please tell me. Please tell me about it. Johnny and Allison are pulled into a supernatural fight for their lives and must find the strength to battle the monsters lurking in the shadows of the school and the demons that only exist in their head. So what I'm getting from this is, it's Harry Potter fan fiction. It's Harry Potter fan fiction. That's what this is. Who makes Harry Potter fan fiction and then calls it I'm a Gay Wizard? Mind blown. Absolutely mind blown. I don't know if I have much else to say. Oh my god. Read it with a soothing voice like you want to sell us the book. I don't know if I can handle. Yeah. Yeah. This is what I would expect from Wattpad. I would not expect someone to think that it was movie worthy. But I don't know, man. I guess there's some people out there that just enjoy trash. What can I say at the end of the day, you know? Anyway, back to Reaper campaign. Book 2, funding on Kickstarter, and fund my comic if you want to support some independent comics out there, not backed by a studio that is going to be turning I'm a Gay Wizard into a TV series. Thank you guys for joining me on this fantastic Good Friday. The jokes write themselves. It's true. It's true. And I will see you next week, hopefully. Hopefully we'll be able to do a successful drawing stream next week. We'll see, right? We'll see. I don't know, should I even bother trying to do it on StreamYard, or should I just do it on OBS? I'm a little bit half and half. Maybe I'll try it on StreamYard one more time, and if it's still like giving us issues, just do the OBS switch, do something safe, you know? But yeah, we'll be doing some more. I can't believe the list of movies. It's unbelievable, my god. I knew about some of them. I knew about, like, Sidelined and Boot Camp. And I kind of figured they were gonna do a Lore Olympus thing. I think I heard that announced at one point. But everything else was just an absolute shock. So many Love Is. I don't know what that is. I guess it must be a series, but I just never heard of it before. Alright, everyone. Have a great Easter weekend. Enjoy the families. And I'll see you next week. Good night, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye.